Happy Monday, I guess afternoon. Interesting stuff this morning, right? I wanted to talk about indicators for a couple of minutes. I made a small change in fire and ice and in the divergence index. I was watching a video this morning from Tyler Jenks, and he's got this trader that's been on the show recently for like the last month called Socrates. And this guy is actually pretty amazing. But I was watching the secret indicator that he uses, and I thought, shit, you know, that would actually be pretty easy to stick in here. So I did. And it's an indicator that measures parabolic moves. So, with that being said, let's see what happened this morning. I'm on a 3-minute chart. Now, a 3-minute chart, we threw a death cross at 6:45 this morning. Well, what happens with a death cross? Well, on a short time frame, she goes down. A true death cross you want to watch on higher time frames. Yeah, she's going to go down here. She did. But it's not over yet, is my point. This new indicator is called critical sell. And it's also in the divergence indicator too, in case you want to turn it off on this one. But this will measure the drop. And you don't want to buy back in until you get here. Now that's saying she could go back up. But these long-term trading strategy indicators really aren't meant for a 3-minute time frame. They're meant for the hourly. Because the hourly gives us a direction of where the hell we're going to go, right? So, at 6 o'clock this morning, we got a critical sell. Well, that was at 3 o'clock this morning. You will notice there was no death cross here. But what you will notice is right now, we get over to current time, we pulled a death cross on the 1 hour. Now, yeah, she dropped. Is she going to continue to drop? Probably. I'm not saying she's not going to go back up for a bit, but she's probably going to keep going down. What I'm going to worry about is the 4 hour. And here's the 4 hour. We got the critical sell. We got no critical buy, and we're dropping like a rock. So, if we see a death cross pop up in here, honestly, we're going to be looking at going down into 9 grand. And we're not that far away, boys. We got bottom of this candles at 10.3. And I don't think she's going to be going back up in any kind of a mad rush for a month or two. I think the bulls have been, or I think the bears have come back, and until the bears get done doing what they want to do, it's going to be July or August before we start seeing any kind of a rise. I did a strategy tester on the critical sell. Let me go back to the 2 hour here real quick. We got the critical sell here on this candle, which was also the swing candle. And you got to remember, this is a trend indicator. It's tradable. It's alertable. But you have to be willing to ride it low leverage through the swing. Or you buy into it here, and when you see it bottom out, get out. Buy back in and start using the ice strategy. It's up to you. But the strategy tester, we've got a 19.2 on the 2 hour chart. That's really the sweet spot for this indicator, is a 2 hour chart. We go to the 1 hour, she'll drop to 3.5. And she'll stay in this range pretty much all the way down. 20 minutes, she's okay. 15 minutes, she goes back down. 10 minutes, still at 5%. 5 minutes, drops down to 2. 3 minutes, drops down to 2. 2 minutes, 3. 1 minute, 2.5. That's on the 1 minute chart. Let's go down here and see what this says. You got a critical sell here. This was the start of the trend. It saw the trend. If you had bought in here, you would have lost money all the way up. But now you would have started to make money coming back down. So, but that's a 1 minute chart. Nobody trades it anyway. Trick is longer time frame. Always look left. Always look left. If you were watching this morning, get me out of there. If you were watching this morning, you would have had a death cross alert fire. This was a 639 on the 3 minute. And you had a critical sell at 721. And she dropped. And she is continuing to drop. Now here's going to be a little bit of a rise, and this is where the wave starts. And there's going to be a little wave. She's going to come back up a little bit. But I'm really thinking we're headed down towards 94, 93, somewhere in there, long term. The 4 hour. 4 hour doesn't look good. It just doesn't look good. The 8 hour. 8 hour, we got a critical sell. I'm trying to be bullish here, but the bear in me says no way in hell. I think we're going to be coming right down here somewhere on this 94, 95 range. That's where I think we're going. And if that doesn't hold, God help us, because then she is going to drop. You can see right here, I drew this target box weeks ago. Yeah, we hit the top, and we've been riding this channel. Well, we just broke out of this channel. And this is on the daily. Here's 9,000s right here. If I go to the hourly chart here, this is where we're at. Now, usually there's some action coming right around today's close. We'll see how she closes. Well, we're either going to pump back up a little bit, maybe to here or here, and then she's going to drop again. My opinion. Just my opinion. We'll see what happens. And we'll go back. Let's go back to the hourly. These are pivots. In case somebody is asking me about these, those are pivots. There's Bollinger Band swings in here in the divergence indicator. Bollinger Band, it broke. Told us we're going down. Now we're just kind of going sideways here. I mean, I don't need to see the big ass ugly bands. I just need the indicator. Well, this is telling me to short it on the 1 hour. So until I get a Bollinger Band long in here somewhere, he's not coming up anytime soon. Plus we got the death cross. So That's kind of the outlook for Monday. We had a terrible monthly close, weekly close, and this is the result of it. I don't see us going back up for a while. I don't think we're going to retest and start retesting 14,000 for months. So, what do we do with this? We trade the swings. There's going to be a lot of them. So start using the fire and ice sells. Buys and sells. Watch the volume. Watch the divergence. Watch what's going on down here. Watch the Bollinger Bands. And watch the critical sells. A critical sell here. And this fired at 3 o'clock on the 27th of June. Right? 27th of June on the hourly. We have not gotten a critical buy yet. Very important, very powerful indicator if you're looking for the trends. You know, you've got some very powerful tools in your hands. And you can do your own TA. You don't have to listen to anybody's TA, because we've got the indicators in here that the pros are using. Well, like I said, I built this for me. You guys get the advantage of being in the group and being able to have access to these indicators. But whether you use them or not is entirely up to you. Whether you're going to buy and long-term hold, whether you're going to buy and sell the swings, whether you're going to scalp a 3 or 5 or a 15-minute time frame. I don't know that I'd be scalping 1 minute anymore. That's something I don't think I would do. But anyway, I'll keep this short. Interesting stuff going on. The bears are roaring again. Don't get all excited if she starts to come back up a little bit, because that'll be short-lived. Seriously, that's what I believe. She's going to come up a little bit, but it's not going to be for long. Unless the daily close hits us like a hammer and we drop into this range tonight. Then scary stuff can happen. And that scary stuff could be 6,000. We could retest the $6,500 range. I don't think anybody wants to see it go there, but I think it's entirely possible. Depending on what happens. I mean, who knows what's going to happen. Trade what's staring you in the face. You know what a death cross means. You know what a golden cross means. You know what the breakout indicators are telling you. You know what the warning indicators are telling you. You know what the fire and ice indicators are telling you. There should be no reason you should be afraid to get in and out of a trade using fire and ice. Pretty simple. I really think anybody can do it. Just follow the signals and look at the information that's in front of you. Load the price index. Load the divergence. Watch it. Told us right back here she was going to drop, and she did. Told us here she was going to rise. She did. Told us here that it was going to drop, but we ended up going sideways for a bit. Then it dropped. And you got a Bollinger Band short right here. Signals are all here for you. All you got to do is follow. Well, with all that, happy hunting. I hope your week is great. It's thunderstorming outside, lightning and thunder and rain, and it's a little bit dark in here, but I've got video to do, and yeah, light hurts my eyes. So, with that being said, Happy hunting. God bless you all, and we will talk to you all soon.